We is too big. That's the message today. We is too big. I'm so glad y'all get to witness me being too big because it's going to be an inspiration later on. You know how smaller people do health videos, but they ain't never been big. They never had a food addiction. Yes, they can give you some good advice, but it ain't nothing like a person that you know for sure was big and then they transformed. It makes a big difference. But I want to tell us something. First, let me tell you this here. I went to the doctor because I had a doctor's appointment. Went to the doctor. You know, when you go to the doctor, the first two things they do is take your blood pressure and they take your weight. So I bounced on in there, honey, and they took my blood pressure. My blood pressure was fine, and they took my weight. When I seen my weight, when did I go to the doctor? I went to the doctor Thursday. I think it was Thursday. Yeah, because I think I had to leave work early to make my appointment. When I seen my weight, I froze in time. I have not moved from that scale. I can't even tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you one day, but I ain't gonna tell you right now. But this here, and I'm not ashamed because somebody gonna be delivered. And I'm gonna be the first partaker of this deliverance. Let me tell you something. I froze in time because I've never ever been this way in my entire life. I've had two children, and when I was pregnant, I ain't never been this weight. So when I seen that scale, and you know the scales ain't lying, honey. All that stuff ain't lying. When I seen the scale, I froze in time. I'm still frozen in time. So you know what? I felt like I was driving off a cliff when I seen that scale, my weight, and I had to take one more ounce. You know, just drive forward just a little bit more, and I'll be falling off a cliff. And I don't want to fall off the cliff. So I have decided, I have made up in my mind. Now, this is a good time to speak in tongues right here, baby. I have decided, you know how they say we've decided to follow Jesus. Guess what? We have decided to put the car in reverse and back up from the table. Saints, we is too big. I can say it because I'm big. I'm too big. A lot of us, we say, honey, no, you just thick. No, honey, you is in danger. I'm not thick. I'm in danger. We have heart attacks. Why do people have heart attacks? Because we attack our heart. That's why we attack our heart with all this fast food, with all these drinks, with all this sugar. We are attacking our heart. We ain't having heart attacks. We're attacking our heart. We're attacking our blood pressure. We are causing ourselves to stroke out. Listen to me. We is too big. We cannot get all this revelation from God and Holy Spirit don't tell us, look, you is too big. I think there's somewhere in the Bible it say, well, gluttony is a sin. Leandra Johnson, we know she have a drinking problem, but guess what? She said, y'all fat and greasy. She ain't lying. We got an eating problem. Food addiction is just as bad as what? Alcohol addiction. Both of them addictions. For whatever reason, let me tell y'all something. I started, when was it? Friday. I went to the doctor, I think Thursday. I started Friday. I get up and I walk 2 miles a day. I already started 2 miles a day. Because let me tell you, I told y'all I was I'm about to drive off a cliff with my weight. I'm so serious, y'all. I'm very serious. But I wanted to come on here and encourage you all. We is too big. We have got to make a change. And I'm so serious. So most of all my videos now is going to be about health. I'll still talk about the Lord because I love him. But it's going to be about health and reclaiming our health back. Let me tell you, if you're a preacher, honey, it's hard to preach being big. Because you need your breath. You need your air. You can't do a whole bunch of stuff and you can't breathe. And when you this oversized, it's not healthy. You think you healthy. It's just like a person, you can have cancer and don't know it till you go to the doctor and they run your blood work and all that kind of stuff. You might not have one symptom. We right here big as what? the side of a barn, and we think we healthy. Our back hurt, our feet hurt, our ankles hurt, everything hurt. The bottom of my feet hurt, my ankles hurt, my back hurt. I'm telling you. And the reason is because I got too much weight on my bones. It ain't another pill I need. None of that. I got too much weight on my bones, and I know it. But like I said, my weight that I saw Thursday has frozen me in time. It has let me know, look, sis, you get ready to drive off a cliff. You get ready to drive right off a cliff. You better put this car in reverse and go back and reclaim your life and reclaim your health. The church, folks, we is too big. Talking about God this and God that, and I got a revelation. You got to have a revelation about your health, honey. You is too big. We have got to get this weight off us. And I said I was going to start a group. Now, I'm giving myself, because this is my third day, but I'm giving myself some time to get into this, but I'm going to start a women's health group. And on Sundays, instead of everybody getting together at church, where y'all going to eat at? Where we going? No. What track or what gym we going to after service? We're going to walk. We're going to exercise. We're going to eat healthy. That's where we going. We ain't going to, eat all this greasy food and stuff and get bigger and bigger and bigger. No, God calls us to be healthy. Gluttony is a sin. Drinking's a sin. Gluttony's a sin. Hate is a sin. All that's a sin. The Bible says you got to put a knife to your throat, baby. Got to do something. You cannot. And I heard a man even say, he said he won't listen to no preacher, pastor, bishop, nobody that's over 400 plus pounds, 300 and 400 plus pounds. He said they can't tell him nothing. And I didn't get mad, not one bit. Because if you can't control your urge to eat a donut, if you can't control your urge to drink a soda, if you can't control your urge with food, guess what? They really ain't nothing you can prophesy to nobody. We is too big. And I'm saying it I am too big. But guess what? God has given me grace and strength to do something about it. And as I continue, and it's hard. It is very hard. That's why people go to rehabilitation when they addicted to drugs. We need a rehabilitation for people that's addicted to food. Because when you're addicted to all this sugar and all this processed meat, let me tell you something. I was asleep last night around about 9, 10 o'clock, honey. Do you know the evil spirit of bacon summoned me? Bacon. I wanted to get up and cook bacon, honey. Make me a bacon and egg sandwich. And I did it too. Because I didn't have the willpower or the strength to resist that. It's just like a person addicted to drugs. They don't have the willpower to resist going to get that drink. It ain't no different. So what we have to do is set boundaries in our lives. Can't buy bacon. Can't buy cookies. Can't buy sweet cereal. Get that stuff out your house because you don't have the willpower to resist right now. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. You ain't just get all this big. I used to be a high school cheerleader, baby. You didn't know? You better ask somebody. I used to be a high school cheerleader. And we didn't get this big just because we wanted to set up and do something. No. So what I'm saying, I'm going to start this women's group, but I want to get me some results first. Once I get my results, then I'm going to come back and start it. Because when people see results in your life, then you can be able to help somebody else. But if I'm up here with 3 chins and my back is wide as a barn, ain't nobody want to hear me. Let me get some results in my life. And I promise you, women, I'm going to come back and help us. And I'm going to be honest. See, you can receive it from me because you see I'm sitting up here big with a flower dress on. Looking like somebody's grandma. You're going to be able to receive it from me because I'm going to have results, okay? So y'all keep me in your prayer. And listen, start your own journey. You too big. You too big. And ain't no shame or embarrassing in it. And stop listening to people talking about, oh, girl, you fine. They don't love you. When people tell you, honey, you fine, you look good. How I'm, people make videos, I'm big and gotta maintain a good attitude. I don't know why. You can't hardly breathe. You can't take, when you use the restroom, you know you got to use tissue and reach back there. You can't even reach back there because your arms done shrunk up in your body because you're too big. It's the truth. Talking about I'm plus size and confident. Why? You shouldn't be confident. And you're attacking your body. You're attacking your body with all this extra weight. I love you, baby, and I'm gonna tell you the truth because I've had to have this conversation with myself. Oh, honey, I'm just thick and big bone. No, honey, you in danger, Yvette. Your life is in danger. That's why you taking blood pressure pills now, because you're attacking the blood flow in your body. We got to eat healthy. And we got to exercise. We got to move. All right. So like I said, I started Friday. No, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday. Because Thursday I got frozen time when I seen that weight. I couldn't even do nothing because I couldn't believe it. So I started doing 2 miles a day. 2 mile Friday, 2 mile Saturday, 2 mile Sunday. Sunday, baby. I got up early this Sunday morning and went out there and walked on that track. And baby, it was raining. The wind was blowing. I didn't even know I was walking in a doggone tornado, honey. But let me tell you something. I said rain, sleet, snow, hail, giraffes can fall out the sky. I'm going to have my back on that track, because I like to walk outside too, and I'm going to be walking 2 miles a day. 2 miles a day. So you better make a decision for yourself. And stop deceiving yourself. Stop thinking, no, I'm in perfect health. If you're 200-300 pounds, if you're overweight for your height, you're deceiving yourself. You're not healthy. I don't care if you don't hurt. It's not the will of God. We love to know what the will of God is, don't we? It's not the will of God for us to be this big. It's not. I'm 5'5". This is too much pressure on my body, on my bones. All right, too much pressure. All right, and a lot of times we can come up off this medication too if we get our health, But I want us, because the church is too big. We is too big. All right, don't be offended, baby. Get blessed. And you can find a lot of support on here, online. You can find a lot of support. That's what I'm doing. I'm just watching it, all health stuff. These women, you flat stomachs, they doing good. I'm watching them. Whatever they say do, I'm doing it. Baby, they say eat this and drink. I'm eating and drinking it. I done made me a smoothie for today. This is spinach, banana, what is in here? Blueberry, strawberry. This is what I'm doing. Today is a day of rest. So I made a decision to rest my jaws. I made a decision to rest my gut. I'm not eating today. I'm doing smoothies. All right? And so anyway, I love y'all. We too big. Let's do something about it. Toodles.